Dave, I think you and I are simpatico in some different spectrums, though. On SiriusXM on Broadway, I'm tasked with making a channel sing with more than 7 decades of musical theater.
Totally.
From really, really classic, like golden era stuff to the most contemporary sounds that we have and everything in between. And it's an interesting puzzle to sort of get around because you know, you don't want it to be train wrecky and you want it to have a flow, but you know, musical theater encompasses all these different sounds. And I know that Comet has some very classic musical theater songs, but it also has some very contemporary sounds, and that's something that you have, you know, played with the push and pull on, right?
Totally, yeah, and for me it's like super character driven as well. Like it is about like who these characters are, and so like when Anatole comes in, like Anatole is like hyper modern. So he comes in and just like sexes up the place with like, you know, modern techno music. But then some of the other characters are like way more, like I feel like Natasha is like a classic Rodgers and Hammerstein kind of character, and Andrey is as well. So up next we're going to actually get into some Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Yeah!
Hammerstein. Stein. He's pronounced the second vowel.
Right.
Stein.
Exactly.
So Andrey, I mean, Andrey only has one brief song in the show. We have often joked that maybe someday we'll make a sequel which would center on Andrey, and then we'd have lots of Rodgers and Hammerstein kind of sounds. But so next we are going to have our Andrey.
Yeah, Nicholas Belton.
Sing a Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Just exactly how I feel. If I loved you time and again, I would try to say, oh, I want you to know. Loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I let my chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never to know.
See, if Andrey wasn't such a jerk at the end of the show, he could sing a song like that. Like, he's just like, jerk. He was at war, it's fine.